Welcome back. It's Nikki of Nikki's Homemade Crafts, and today's part 3 of the Filet Crochet Mystery Crochet Along. We're going to finish it, and this is also your reveal. Hopefully, you're actually seeing the reveal first before you see the written instructions, but I'm so excited that you're here. And be sure to watch till the end because we have giveaway prizes to give away, but there's only certain ways and how you can qualify. So let's go through the 4 different ways to qualify really quickly in case this is your first video of the Mystery Crochet Along. You have missed it all. No worries, you can watch part 1 and 2 still. They're available on my channel. So let's go through the 4 different ways and how you have a chance to win. There are 12 winners in the end. Each way of the 4 different ways will be 3 winners. Number 1, simply sign up for the free Mystery Crochet Along. It is free. Put your email address in and that way you qualify for the giveaway already. Just email address and name. It's free. That's it. Okay. That way you get the instructions sent over in an email, etc., etc. It'll be helpful for you. Trust me. Number 2, watch all 3 videos till the end. Answer the questions at the very end and leave the comment down below under each video. And that way you qualify too. Trust me, I will know whether you watch till the end or not. And you will know too. Okay. Then number 3 is finish the Mystery Crochet Along. I know you can finish it. We'll talk about that today. We're going to pick 3 winners from that. And you have to use the hashtag and you have to post by the deadline, which is March 15th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is your deadline to post in order to qualify for that section of the giveaway. And the 4th way is to show up for the party. That is tomorrow. Yay! Oh my gosh, you're going to have so much fun talking about filet crochet at the party. Yes, show up, watch the entire live. You have to be there live. Otherwise, you don't have a chance to win on that one. You have to be there live, okay? Make your arrangements. You knew this day is going to come, okay? Come join the party because we have 3 questions at the very end for additional ways to win. So in case you didn't finish the Mystery Crochet Along, etc., etc., you have more chances to win. So 12 winners at the end. Woohoo! What are you winning? You will see at the party. I'm going to show it all off there. Okay, so let's actually finish this crochet along. The very first thing I want to talk about is you do not have to finish it the same way as I do. There's many different ways on how you can switch things up, make it easy for you, make it in a different way. There are so many things you can do. Let me show you the way I will finish it, and then you will determine whether that's going to be the same way as you do. Now, keep in mind, I'm using something that I have ordered online. Some of you might be able to get that overnight. Some of you might not be. Okay. I will make adjustments accordingly and I will show you how you can still qualify in case you want to finish it the way I do, but you don't have that piece at home. I will not be so picky. Guys, I want you to have a chance to win something. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So here we go. So this is part 2. You know that, right? We're going to finish it now. We're going to take this entire thing and we're going to flip it like so. And you have some yarn ends, obviously. Okay. And what you're now going to do. Okay. So you're going to see, obviously, yarn and love right there, right? Where you can also finish it like this. So yarn and love. Ta-da! Okay, so you can probably tell what this is going to be. Yes, I'm making a pouch. But how do I make the pouch? I'm using something that is literally ready to go. You can buy a batch of these on Amazon. I have the link for this specifically in the written instructions, so you can grab it for yourself. I love these. These are literally ready to go for you, okay? There's the zippers attached. It's a pouch ready to go. All you got to do is literally put it in, okay? And now you just have to seam the sides closed, obviously. You can do that before adding this in, right? And then you're just going to sew it to the top right here. Now you can use thread because this yarn may still be too thick in order to go through, the canvas or the zipper, depending on where you want to attach it to. I haven't decided yet. So we will see how I'm going to finish it either with this yarn or with a thread. I might try both and see how it goes. You can even glue it on. I know that may not look very pretty, especially with a double crochet. You might see the glue, but it's possible. In case you don't like sewing, you can do that too. So first, you're going to seam this closed. Now, here's the thing I just mentioned. In case you cannot get this thing on time, here's what I want you to do. Okay, I want you to just seam this closed on the side. Okay, with some whip stitch, matcher stitch, however you want to do it. Okay, finish this up. Put a piece of white paper in between. And then say, Nikki, I'm just waiting on my little pouch canvas thing, whatever this is called. I think this is a canvas pouch. That's what it's called, with a zipper. Okay, if you're waiting on that, it's okay. Put a piece of paper in between so that way we can read the yarn and the love part of it, okay? And then take a picture of that. Just don't have any yarn hanging off, okay? Have this seamed, and then put a white paper in and take a picture like that and say, I'm just waiting for my pouch. That way you qualify for the giveaway. I'll let you do that. How's that? Okay. For anyone who either has these at home already, because I use them quite often, believe it or not, I have multiple of these pouches already, you know, designed, because I love these. So if in case you have one already, then finish it up and show it off. Okay, so I'm going to seam this close here on the side. Remember, you can also crochet this. You can whip stitch, matcher stitch, you pick whatever works best for you. And then all you have to do after this is done is, you know, sew it onto your zipper. So let me show you my final results so you can do either the same or something different, because you can do this also differently. You can turn this into something else if you wanted to, you know. I mean, there could be an option of turning this into, you know, adding things onto it and making it a book cover, for example, okay? Or a, I don't know, you could make it into a different type of pouch, okay? Maybe you want to close this side up and then you have, you know, maybe a drawstring bag, okay? You can do that too. I mean, you won't be able to read this very well unless it's open, but there's many different options of what you can finish this. I personally think a pouch is really cute because you show the love of yarn, right? And you can use it for, obviously, your crochet hooks and things. So let me show you. It's actually the perfect size, right? You can put your crochet stuff in there and then you have a little pouch. Now, keep in mind, I probably will also kind of add a little bit of something here on the corner. So right here, I'll probably, you know, sew that on too, because otherwise it'll move too much. Now you also know why I told you the measurement's important and why I want you to be tight, because otherwise if this is too loose, it's going to stretch it out and that's not going to look very pretty. So if you feel like it's starting to stretch out, just make it, you know, sew it on here, right here, sew right onto your pouch. So that way there's not so much stretch happening, right? And it holds it all nicely together. Okay, now let me show you my final version with a snap. And this is how it looks like. And oh my gosh, I am so happy. So let me explain how I finished it very easily with the same piece of yarn all the way through. Okay, so I went down on one end and I used a matcher stitch. Then I connected it right to the pouch. Okay, so I made a little, like, you know, some loops back and forth and made a knot. Then, without cutting my yarn, I wove it all the way through on the bottom, which gives it a nice stability because there's some tension right there. I made another knot on the other side so that way this down here stays nice and tight and doesn't get loose or anything, which is perfect. I highly recommend you do that. So once it's connected to the pouch after you sewed it down, okay, connect it to the pouch, some loops back and forth into the corner, make a knot, weave it through, do the same on the other side, connect it back to the pouch, some loops, okay, make a knot, then weave it all the way up, okay, again with the matcher stitch or something. That's what I did, matcher stitch. And then I used the same yarn and I sewed it on to the zipper. So let me show you. You can see here the little running stitch right there. Okay, I went through the zipper. I didn't go through the canvas right here. That was too thick, unless I did it on the edges just to support it. So I did it right there because there's no zipper right there. So I really made sure that it was supported on each corner. So everything is nice and tight. But here around it, you can see I went right into the zipper and that works really, really well. And so I didn't have to use any thread or anything. I used the exact same yarn. I used a very sharp needle though, so be aware of that. So this is what I used, just a regular needle, but very sharp in the front, so that way you can poke all the way through. And then this is how it looks like. Look how pretty it is. It says love yarn. And if you do love yarn, you do also love filet crochet. I have this feeling I got you into loving filet crochet. So now it's time to take a picture. Let us see both sides or whatever you finished it as, okay? Let's see your picture. Is it a pouch yet? Did you have a pouch at home? You can make your own, of course, you know, using some fabric and a zipper. If you are handy dandy like that, go for it. Make it happen. Or as me, I mean, as much as I love sewing with a sewing machine, I had this ready to go. Might as well use it, right? So if you want to order the same thing as I did and it doesn't come on time, I told you can totally finish this on the sides already. So that way, you know, hide your yarn on the inside because you're going to use it later to sew everything together, right? Put a piece of paper between so we can read yarn and love, right? So we can see it and then take your picture that way and then just finish it afterwards with your little pouch once it gets there to you. However you want to finish it, just finish it. We don't want to see any yarn ends hanging out. It's considered finished when there's no yarn ends hanging out. That's how you finish it for part 3 to qualify for the giveaway. Use the hashtag you see here on the screen and post into the Facebook group called Crocheting with Nikki so we can see and find you and celebrate you, and you qualify for the giveaway if you post by March 15th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Pacific time, okay? Because at 12 p.m. Pacific time will be our big party, the Filet Crochet Party, and we're going to announce all 12 winners. So you better show up so you know whether you won or not. And the last 3 of those winners will be announced right there. So you have 3 questions to answer. Since it's part 3, might as well do 3 questions. Question 1 is, are you going to join the Filet Crochet Party? Question 2 is, are you going to finish it the same way as I did? And if you're not, let us know how you're going to finish it. So how are you finishing this mystery crochet along pattern using filet crochet? Let us know. And question 3 is, do you want to learn more about filet crochet? Do you want to have more patterns about filet crochet? Those are the questions I want you to answer. All 3 of them. Leave it in the comments down below. You have to answer all 3 in order to qualify for the giveaway. So those are easy questions. So might as well do it, right? And then I am so excited and look forward to you finishing it actually and then posting it into the Facebook group. And then you will see a pop-up here shortly come up for the Filet Crochet Party. So you can click on that, get notified. There's like a notification button you can click, but I highly recommend you put it into your phone as an alarm. It said, Nikki's going live. Maybe make 2 alarms. Nikki's going live in an hour. Nikki's going live in 10 minutes. I gotta go there. I gotta be there. Something. So that way you do not miss the party. Sounds good? I want to see you there. Now, go ahead and like this video. Comment down below those 3 answers. Share this video with your crochet besties. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the bell to get a notification next time I publish a video or go live, like tomorrow for the party. I'll see you then. I hope you had fun. Until then, bye-bye.